about the Best Estate Agent Guide this year, Chris. I can tell you now, the score to get in, the bar has definitely been raised. So branches that are rated as exceptional, excellent and highly rated, every single one of them, the scores this year are higher than they were last year.
So to get in the top 3% this year, you've had to have performed better than the top 3%.
100%, absolutely. And it's by quite a significant amount as well. The best are getting better. Right.
So there'll be a gap then, won't there?
There is a big gap.
Okay, let's we're running out of time with regard to the interview now. So what I'd like to do is just finish off and say, if whether you've won an award or not, anyone can come along to the EA Masters.
Yeah.
What can they expect when they're there?
Okay, so we've got 3 key components to it, and if people weren't award winners and wanted to come, we have a special ticket price just for the conference and for the innovation hall. So there's 3 elements. First one is the innovation hall. So that's all our suppliers. Okay, but it's more than that. We encourage all of them to bring something new and different for the day, and to give away content and materials which are really valuable for agents, and the vast majority of them get it, and they do it. And this year the workbook, Chris, that it's going to contain,
last year's was amazing.
Well, this year it's going to be it's in another class. My goal is for the workbook to be worth the entry price alone. That's my goal in terms of the quality of the support. You mentioned people like Spect, you've already just mentioned one. All of them will be contributing some superb quality content to it. So that's the first piece. The second part is the conference, the leadership conference. And our conferences have always been about business improvement and leadership. We don't get into compliance, we don't get into industry issues like regulatory issues, that others that do that. What we focus on is business improvement.
Is Josh coming this year?
Josh is coming over this year.
Can we have him on longer this year? He wasn't on long enough last year.
We do a TED.com style approach. Everyone gets 20 minutes, right? And the goal is to try to get them to condense it all in 20 minutes. But he
left Josh Bowman.
So no, to my mind, he's the best in the world at what he does. And I'm not just in Australia. I think he's the best in the world at what he does, and I enjoy our friendship as well. And we collaborate on our Blue Sky event every year. Which next year we're taking our team to New York for that. So really for anyway, the third element is so you've got the leadership conference, and the leadership conference is a mix of industry. I mentioned the next generation, people like Josh coming. We've got international agents as well coming across. We've got one of Josh's number 1 clients speaking to the audience. But we also go outside the industry. So we've got a chap who works with Professor Steve Peters, who wrote The Chimp Paradox.
Yes.
This individual coaches the England rugby team in terms of mindset and things. And then we go for others. So there's an adventurer, Natalia, who's just rowed across the Pacific. Right? She's just the most incredible. Her story is
and again, people can see all this for free because you're going to be streaming it on.
Yeah, we'll stream it, and people can watch it. Obviously, being live is. It's a bit like a concert. You can watch it on the telly, or you can be there live. But we will make it available to people. We want to make it available. And the third element is the awards, and we will be presenting. We've got 2 celebrity presenters this year. We've got Gabby Logan again for the 3rd year, and Jonathan Davis, the BBC rugby pundit. And they will be. But what we're going to do this year with the awards is we're going to make it much more a celebration of the industry. And we're going to highlight the best things that actually go on in the industry. And we also want to entertain, and we've secured a man called Adam Kay, who wrote what for me has been the funniest book I've read in years, called This Is Going to Hurt. And it's his diary as a junior doctor. And he's doing a tour at the moment, which is getting rave reviews. And he's going to come along to provide some entertainment as well. So it's a real balance. Innovation hall, lots of new ideas. Leadership conference, again to stimulate people to think, and then a celebration of success in terms of the awards. It's a crammed full day.
Peter, thank you very much for your time today. I hope everyone's got value from this. Peter's not paid me a penny to do this. It's just that I've known Peter for a number of years, and I know an awful lot of people love to hear what he's got to say, and I had the opportunity to talk to him, so I took the opportunity. So Peter, thank you for your time today.
Thanks, Chris.
You're a star. Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.